Do you spend hours editing your videos, but your retention curve looks like this? I analyzed hundreds of popular channels and found 5 editing techniques they use to keep the viewer's attention. And now I'm gonna tell you about these super effective and easy to implement tricks that will significantly improve the retention of your videos. So let's get to it, shall we? The first trick is to show instead of telling. Showing what you're talking about in the video is a highly effective technique that works on multiple levels. Firstly, constantly changing visuals or movements in the video keep viewers engaged, which helps them retain information better. Secondly, this technique makes the viewing experience more interesting and pleasing. Instead of relying on imagination, viewers can simply see exactly what you mean. If you look at videos from your favorite content creators, you will notice that almost everyone uses this technique in some way. Some creators simply edit shots together without changing angles, while others use separate footage or overlay images. There are numerous ways to use this trick, and each of them has its merits. However, the main principle remains the same. Show what you're talking about and avoid a monotonous monologue without any visual cues that could enhance its impact. This technique may seem obvious, yet many editors overlook it. And why is that? Well, perhaps because it requires some effort. Many believe that to make this thing work, they need to prepare in advance by writing a script in a specific manner, pausing during recording, and so on. In reality, it's much simpler. You just need to add elements during the editing process. If you mention an object or a person, you can overlay a picture on top of the footage. If pictures alone don't suffice, you can shoot your own B-rolls for that thing. We have previously shared a detailed video on how to shoot good B-rolls if you prefer that. However, if shooting B-rolls on your own isn't your thing, you can always find high-quality, pre-edited, color-graded videos on stock footage platforms that are ready to use. Trick number 2, text. Text in videos is not a new technique, and I have already talked about its importance before. When viewers see text in your videos, their attention instantly shifts from watching the video to reading the text. It happens automatically. Try watching the movie with subtitles on. You'll find it really hard not to pay attention to them. Therefore, adding text to your video significantly improves retention. However, not all types of text in a video are equally effective. I believe there are 3 methods of working with text. The first method is showing the text on the screen for everything you say, word for word. This approach is simple in nature, but may not be very effective if used all the time. Viewers just get used to it over time, and by the end of the first half of the video, they might start to even ignore it. The second method is highlighting important bits. Each sentence has keywords or main ideas. Instead of reading a long sentence, viewers can read only the highlights. Therefore, I recommend highlighting only the most important things to enhance the impact of what was said. This also prevents the audience from getting used to the subtitles, making each appearance of the text even more attention-grabbing. The third approach involves finding ways to indirectly show text using the environment. This is the most complex approach, as it requires maximum attention from the creator and editor. You need to think about the video, find the right text during shooting, capture it correctly, and then find those moments during editing to edit them correctly. However, there is a simpler option within this method: writing text on an object and showing it to the camera. It could be a piece of paper, your palm, a screen, or anything else. The key is to make sure that the way you use text aligns with your video style. For a calm video about mathematics, you won't need subtitles for every phrase, but rather highlights and text integrated into the video. On the other hand, in a dynamic tech review, well, you got the idea. Adding text to a video is very easy if we're talking about the first 2 approaches, especially if you do it in Movavi Video Editor. The video editor is a part of the Movavi Unlimited subscription, a comprehensive and user-friendly platform that combines the best of Movavi into one accessible package. With this subscription, you gain access to video editing, photo editing, screen recording, file conversion, and more. The subscription includes 9 programs and a 1 year of unlimited access to the effects store, all for the price of a single app. Using Movavi Video Editor is incredibly straightforward. Whether it's managing your footage, creating effects for your videos, or retouching photos, everything can be done within just a few clicks. Unlike its pro counterparts, Movavi Unlimited runs smoothly even on average computers, making it accessible to almost everyone. And now get ready to have your mind blown, folks. Movavi's got a deal that's too good to pass up. An 80% discount on all the apps in an amazing Movavi Unlimited plan. That's right, you heard me, 80% off. So don't wait, hit the link and get yourself the ultimate video editing and production experience at a price you won't believe. Trust me, this is one offer you don't want to miss. Trick number 3 has to do with sounds and sound effects. We've touched upon this trick before, but now let's dive deeper into it. Let's talk about sounds in videos. What are they? You're now probably imagining all these cartoony swoosh effects or exaggerated blows from old films. Totally unrealistic. You're partially right. Such sounds do appear in videos, especially during transitions or when graphics appear on screens. However, for now, let's focus on realistic sounds. Realistic sounds add a sense of familiarity and tangibility to the video, making it more relatable and closer to the viewer. We've all heard of similar sounds countless times in our lives. Just like we pay attention to the sound of singing birds outside our window in real life, viewers will also pay attention to realistic sounds in your video. If you're shooting cooking videos, take effort to either record the sounds of cooking in high quality or find similar sounds from stock libraries. During the editing process, simply add these sounds to your video. With just a few clicks, you can make your videos more engaging, memorable, and in some cases, even immersive. And apart from enhancing the overall video quality, these sounds will also boost viewer attention, which is ultimately our goal. Right? The technique number 4 is graphics. Using graphics is a common thing, but not every editor knows how to use them correctly, effectively. I've come across hundreds, if not thousands, of videos from beginner editors on small channels, and I've noticed time and time again that the graphics are often done incorrectly. They can be overly complex and ambitious, or simply don't match the style and mood of the video. But how do graphics improve retention, and what kind of graphics are we referring to? Well, let's consider this. Various graphics in the video provide visual diversity, making it more interesting to watch. If you don't have the desire to focus on shooting the videos in an interesting way, adding graphics is a great solution for you. Now, what type of graphics should you use and how do you do it right? The answer is simple. Any kind of graphics, from animated stickers and text to graphs and maps. However, the key is to make sure that each effect is used appropriately. This is crucial because a badly used effect can completely ruin the video's overall feel and how the viewer perceives it. Also, it's important that the style of the effects matches the style of your videos. If you have a small channel with mostly relaxed and chill content, there is no need to invest countless hours in creating intricate animations of graphs and maps like larger channels might do. Choose a style that aligns with your channel and create your graphics accordingly. Trick number 5, movement in the shot. This technique is the most basic one, yet it is constantly forgotten and ignored by novice creators. Many beginner creators and editors forget about adding dynamics to their shots, resulting in boring and dull videos. So what can you do to improve? Firstly, during shooting, make an effort to change the camera angle and position. This creates the illusion of movement and adds visual interest. Secondly, consider using a dynamic camera, such as shooting handheld or using the selfie camera of your phone. This adds a sense of energy to your shots. And lastly, create movement during the editing process. You can animate the camera through zoom and keyframe animation or introduce movement through frequent transitions or animated objects like stickers. Even a simple zoom on a face adds dynamics to your shots. By using these simple techniques, you can avoid visual boredom in your videos. No amount of subtitles or music can compensate for a lack of movement. Remember that. There are many more ways to grab and hold the viewer's attention with your editing. Some methods are simple, while others are very complex. To learn about other ways, subscribe to the channel and watch our other videos here and here. We will teach you how to create great videos. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.